Good evening. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Karen Lair. A group hoping to get Medicaid expansion on the 2018 ballot is kicking off their efforts in Ada County this weekend. This comes days after the Trump administration announced states may impose work requirements for the program. 6 on your side's Michael Severin reports.
Inside the Cathedral of the Rockies in Boise's North End, nearly 100 people, including some state lawmakers, showed up to volunteer and collect signatures in an effort to get Medicaid expansion on the November ballot. The group Medicaid for Idaho will need to gather signatures from 6% of registered voters in 18 different districts by the May 1st deadline.
Start with the low-hanging fruit in the North End, move on out.
Advocates have been trying for years to get the Idaho legislature to pass Medicaid expansion, but their efforts have always come up short. While all parties agree the Medicaid gap needs to be closed, just how to do it has Republicans and Democrats at odds.
At this point, with the Affordable Care Act being the law and not being repealed, the question is why not accept the Medicaid, the $500 million that sits in Washington, and help people?
The push to have voters, not lawmakers, decide the fate of Medicaid expansion comes as the Trump administration announces states can now require able-bodied adults in the program to work or pursue community engagement activities, including going to school or volunteering. State leaders in Idaho have yet to weigh in on the change in policy, while those hoping to expand the program in the Gem State say it's redundant.
It just adds bureaucracy and paperwork and another layer that people and states are going to have to sift through to qualify for a program that already exists.
With an estimated 78,000 Idahoans in the Medicaid gap, Idaho Republican lawmakers hope to introduce a bill that will help close the gap through waivers. But organizers with Medicaid for Idaho say now is the time to expand the program.
I didn't know what to expect, but I'm overjoyed with not only the numbers, but the enthusiasm of people who have come and want to help.
Michael Severin, 6 on your side.
Now, among the volunteers at today's event, a Democratic contender in the governor's race, A.J. Belukoff, says he's running with his focus on platforms of health care, education, and protecting public lands. The candidate plans to help collect signatures and says it's time for a change in Idaho after 57 years of Republican leadership.
Contrary to what Congressman Labrador has said, people do die because they don't have health insurance. That's why we need to increase it.
Belukoff faces State Representative Paulette Jordan, a Democrat from Plummer, in the May primary election.